What's up, guys? Tom Davis here, America's Canine Educator. On this episode, I'm going to talk about leaving your dogs at home, what to do and what not to do. So this particular topic came up to me recently, and why not? So everyone does it that has a dog. You leave your dog at home. What we typically do is we create this crazy scenario routine of, I'm going to miss you so much, you're going to be okay, all this stuff, making it more or less putting our stress onto the dog, which sucks. And so don't do that, but that's what we do. So by saying that, it's pretty bold of me to say, right? But we do it. So deal with it. Fix it. Don't do it anymore. It's really hard for a dog to understand exactly what we're saying. Of course, if you know me, you know my theory on that. But, leaving your dog at home doesn't have to be this anxiety-ridden 6, 5, 7 hours of work for you. It could be a way less stressful situation. So when you leave your dog, we create a routine, right? Dogs love routines because they get it. It makes sense to them. The keys jingle, you're going somewhere. The leash comes out, they're going somewhere, right? And so what we do, for those of you who work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, we get up and do our thing, and then we leave. And if we sing them a sad song every time we leave, what that means to them is what? Right, you're going to be gone for the next 5 to 6 to 7 hours, which sucks for them. Now, normally dogs generally don't necessarily understand the concept of that time frame, except when you put it in a specific time frame at a specific day every single day. They understand that you're now going to be leaving. And so what you're doing is you're addressing the routine as, hey, I love you so much, it's going to be okay. You give him this, you give him that, you talk to him, you wave to him in the window. All that stuff is developing a routine for them. And what you're doing is you're just telling the dog, hey, I'm going to be gone for a long period of time. You should probably worry about me. And that sucks, so don't do it. So what that means for us as humans is if we ignore the dog before we leave and kind of break up the routine, they're not going to worry so much about us while we're gone. Because this recently happened where it happens all the time, and that's why I'm making this video. And so no worries for anybody who doesn't know what this causes, but if you can think about it and try to fix it, then great. And so we create anxiety by making a schedule for the dog, letting them know, hey, I'm about to leave, and you're going to be gone for a long period of time without me. You come home, then you reward them. When you get home, you get on the ground, oh, Scruffy, Scruffy, I love you. You speak in a high-pitched voice. Those of you who do this are probably laughing at yourself now. And what that does is it creates bad behavior at the door, which means if your dog is excited to see somebody else, they're going to do the same thing that they do to you, which is jumping, licking, kissing, rolling around, throwing you against the wall, etc., because you create it. And so before you leave, you say, oh, I love you so much. You create this scene. The dog sits there and goes, okay, I know you're leaving because you do this 5 times a week. And then you come home and then you explode with all bad negative energy, which creates anxiety for the dog, because what they're waiting is they're anticipating for you to come home because it's such a high reward when you get home. It's this anxiety-ridden explosion of human excitement, which the dog doesn't understand because they're trying to figure out what's wrong because you're exploding and you sound like Minnie Mouse. And so I want you to love your dog, but do it in a way that they understand that's not overwhelming them with bad stimulation. And so how to fix it is you don't create a specific routine for your dogs. Like when I come home, I don't necessarily go out of my way to see my dogs. I see them either when they're calm, depending on which dog it is, or when I'm done putting my stuff down from working 16 hours a day. Your dogs are always going to be there and they're always going to be happy to see you. Don't create bad behaviors on your time. Don't put it on your dogs. It's all up to us to create good behaviors with them. So don't get in a routine of creating bad behaviors. And so when you leave, ignore them and don't make it a big deal that you're leaving, because they don't know if you're going to come back in the door in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 10 hours, because you're not creating a routine. You're out and they don't know when you're going to come back in. And sometimes on the weekends, it's not very long, and whatever it may be. But you want to ignore them when you leave. Don't make it a big deal. And when you come home, I always tell my clients if they have just crazy times coming home, you know, because we created it. We come home and, oh, I missed you so much. And we turn into Minnie Mouse and we freak out. And then the dog develops bad behaviors. It's usually as puppies because we're so excited to see their cute face. And then when they come home, they're just a wail of excitement depending on the size of the dog. So you don't want to do that. So when you come into the house, walk directly past them, go to the fridge, open the fridge, wait for them to be calm, give them love then. You're the human, they're the dog. They love you no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter how long you're gone. So of course they're always going to love you. But if the problem is here's my thing and why I made this video, is I have a lot of people who say, oh, well, my dog's crazy at the door because when my friends and family come over, they're bombarded. Where'd they learn that from? Us, right? So the question is how do I avoid that bad behavior? Don't allow it to happen. Don't influence it. Don't provide the spark for that flame to ignite. When you walk in, be a good leader. Walk right through them, and then once they're calm and relaxed, you give them love. Just be calm. Dogs love calm energy. Dogs love good leaders. Being calm with the dog when you come in and ignoring the dog when you leave doesn't create any anxiety. Now, will they miss you? Maybe. Will they be excited to see you? Yes. All the time, no matter how long you're gone. So when you come in, don't provide an overstimulated maniac entry. Because what's going to happen is when you walk through that door and you provide that, guess what your dog's going to do to every other person they're excited to see? Exactly what they do for you. Don't provide them bad energy. It's making them look bad. And dogs are my friends, and they're your friends too. But we're creating bad dogs by exhibiting bad behaviors and routines. We got to stop the bad routines, create good routines. Let's make our dogs look good. Create good routines. Eliminate bad routines. Let's make our dogs great again. So if this video was helpful to you, or do you think it'd be helpful to your friends or family, please share it with them. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel below. You can work with me, America's Canine Educator, online at www.americascanineeducator.com, listed below. You can join my online portal, work with me every single day, and travel with me. Grow your dog business, work at wolf sanctuaries. Most importantly, fix your dog problems. I've had a huge success rate online by FaceTiming people, and it's just been incredible. I honestly didn't know how it would work at first, and I got to tell you, it's just as easy to train a person how to train their dog via FaceTime and help them out through video. So thank you guys so much for your valuable time. Don't forget, every single Monday I'm going to be doing this on my YouTube channel. So you keep asking questions, and I'll keep answering them.